Natalie and Tigers, Signs and Times Reports by Toby Lee Milwee, guys. Today is November 30th, 2021. Cat's YouTube channel, Tigers PayPal link. It's my name on a PayPal account. Toby Milwee, TOBIMILLWEE. And welcome to Natalie and Tigers, Signs and Times Reports, guys. All right. Let's just go ahead and go like this. You know what, man? You know what I love more than anything? It's timestamp stuff. Okay. You see how we were doing, man. I was told in January last year, or this year, that I was going to be doing metal siding with the homeboy, you know, when I moved in with him. Moved in March 7th, man. And Sylvester Egan started with $300, and I got a one bicycle engine kit for $199, and I made $60 selling that bike. See, gonna have to do something about that. Let me just get into the volume here real quick. You know, there's some pictures in here, man. I'm just heartbroken, you know. I got a hernia. I've had the second time I've had the COVID-19. When I built this fucking bike, I made $160 off this one right here, okay? That's the Coast King, okay? And that Sam I Am contributed the Sidewinder, and that $160 profit went straight into the Sidewinder for all the motor and shit, disc brakes and stuff. And it got me another set of rims, okay? Sylvester Egan contributed all that money. I got that bike right now on wire rims. It hauls ass. I mean, it doesn't fly or nothing, but I mean, it does like probably 28, 30 miles an hour, I'd imagine, maybe 35. It's got a little bit of an intake leak. Those 72 spoke rims I put on there on the Montgomery Ward Hawthorne Beach Cruiser with the badge on it, the Stephanie, okay? Miss Stephanie. We still got our bike parts strewn across town a little bit. We are outside. 60 degrees yesterday. I think it was around 55 today. 40 last night. It's not that bad, man. I am nervous about it getting worse. I mean, the grass is still growing here, man. It's incredible, okay? So, you know, just let it be known that we were doing, you know, but when I sat down and said, hey, man, I netted $500 on the Sidewinder. Now I can buy a car. Because that didn't even put a dent in nothing, see? I just did the work. And it was a lot of work on the Sidewinder. It screwed up a little bit. The master link came off and tore up the rim on it. And I had the wrong wheels on it for the brakes. I had the adapter and sprocket, but I didn't have the right wheels, see? So I went ahead and got this Stephanie Hawthorne going with the 72s after Sylvester Egan contributed $1,110. And I worked at the Millstone 6 weeks. I also worked at Applebee's, I think 2 weeks or a month or so, I don't remember. You know, but I remember dragging in money, you know what I'm saying? And see, people, they have their lights shut off and they're screwed up with their bills and they can't handle it. And they've been staying at their parents' house, you know, their daddy's house for the winter. And I froze my ass off out here in fucking from February or January and February. I got off my ass and did my taxes and stuff, and I didn't get shit. I go out there to Jesse's, you know, and we had, you know, we done really well, I would say, you know. You're not allowed to do that. Remember the Green Machine and the Gary Fisher, and, you know, we rolled some bikes. There's the Sidewinder. I had a picture of Pinky up here, man. It was... And, you know, I need shipping. And see, I sat down and said, hey, I netted all this $500. I'm buying a car. Well, Jesse didn't want the roommate having his van out there. He has 2 cars. But the first bike I sold, I made $60. And everybody's at the restaurant. Jesse's like, well, how are you going to get to work? Well, it's like, you know what, man, I don't need a babysitter. You know, how are you going to do the dishes when I'm not going to go into that place and do 2 hours worth of work that should have been done from the last fucker that they had there, see? I ain't doing it. It's not happening. Sorry. Hire people would be more like it. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, man. It's a reptilian, definitely a reptilian agenda. You know, with the AIDS, with the monkey and the human having sex, it's some nonsense, okay? But everybody's looking at SARS, AIDS, and COVID. No. It's more like Adolf Hitler, Nazi motherfuckers, rocket engines, the problem with Korea, okay? The space shit, and playing with the Lord's work, okay? We split the atom, and we wanted to blow up women and children so we could sell Rockefeller's oil. Because he was really nice and fucked his cousins, kind of like the Rothschilds, see? Kept all their money in the family. But anyways, and like Sam Walton, see? You know. So, now we're sitting here, you know, trying to say we did it, see? And we got all these people with blue eyes and stuff with rocket engines and trying to haul this golden diamonds to the space station, see? For the reptiles. And, you know, the reptilians don't have any brains, like a monkey brain. And they, you know, Lucifer fell due to the fact that, you know, she wouldn't get off the Lord's back about wanting power. Well, she had a standing offer with the reptilian race when the prehistoric life lived on this planet, see? The Lord got pissed, threw the angel out of heaven on the Nebrew star. You know, Holy Cross happened, man. It rolled this world upside down. It's still upside down. Come on, man, wake the fuck up, man. They got dinosaur shit over here in Wyoming. It's $40 a pound if you find it. Okay. Huh? How'd the world roll over every 3,000 years or whatever? They're lying, man. How do you land on the moon when there's no gravity? Did you ever think about that? And how do you play a live TV broadcast with video and audio parallel like that when it's live 230,000 miles away? Have you ever heard of the speed of sound and the speed of light? Kinda. Is anybody home, McFly? It's just a fucking conspiracy theory nonsense. It's misinformation. It's fear-mongering. Look at all these churches, man. Many will say they're me and deceive many with the Church of Christ. And they try to tell people they die here. Shit. And the devil's in him? You know, I've read a lot of Bibles, man, and I didn't see no balls to dick on a devil anywhere in there. I think it's like some fear-mongering saying you die here. If you want to die so damn bad, you're going to have to go cuddle up with Lucifer in hell for 5,000 years and the after, okay? 10,000 year penalty, 5,000 years of man, 5,000 years with Lucifer. And her soul goes down and done. Okay, rest in peace for her. Unless she repents to the Holy Father, and you never know, he might forgive her. It's open will, okay? Just like the 6 angels that stood with the Holy Father, okay, and made mankind, see? All the prophets are coming, man. You know, I never figured that out before. It's about love, okay? Yeah, them terrorist Muhammad's coming, and that Joseph Smith, that Jehovah child molester god over there in Utah, yep, him too. Fuck. Why do you think they cut the Negro's tongue off when they brought him over, man? Look at Ice Cube when he was 18 years old. I think his mom had a Bible that's a little bit, maybe, you know, wasn't altered as bad as the King James Version Bible. Wrote 1,500 years after my brother was persecuted. It's called Altar Testimony, okay? All the angels that loved the Holy Father stood with the Holy Father. As the name, you know, Lucifer isn't really something to worry about. She's like that. She thought that little lizard was cute, and she made, you know, she made life the beast in flesh, man. That's what she did as a spirit. That, you know what I mean? There's a God in it. There's a king and a queen on that planet now. You know what I mean? Now the fallen angels, they have the mankind, see, the brain already, and they witnessed what happened. See, the spirits, you know, they're the ones you got to worry about, man. Because when you saw the Brea tar pits bust open in California, and you know the saber-toothed tiger eating off the woolly mammoths, I guess it was, with the tusks or whatever, you know, the animals were in distress, man. Volcanoes were going. There was impact craters. We're going into another Orion, and Sagittarius is going to put her foot down, and the doomsday clock's going to go ta-ting, and Kim Jong-un's bomb's going to go off 100 miles over the middle of the country. And 19 generations ago, they talked about the white buffalo calf. They said when it comes down on your land, shit's going to hit the fan. There'll be great evolution and great changes. And the people of my race and my country that came over on the Mayflower think that we're going to go back 500 years. You better roll the Mayflower up, you're going to go back 500 years, bud. They tried 200 or 300 years. 60 million Hopi native people. When Christopher Columbus discovered Plymouth Rock, or is that Crack Rock? Or no, that was the, oh, whatever, CIA. I mean, throwing it in black people like that. Anyways, Tupac said it like that, you know. They're snakes, okay? They don't listen to shit. They don't listen to Negroes. They don't listen to the civil rights stuff. They don't listen to Putin. They don't listen to Kim Jong-un. They don't do shit. They're serpents on their bellies, man, Joe Biden and that. Come on, man, sniffing hair, man. They mounted from the back, dude. There's holy matrimony. Come on, man. Wake up, man. It's not bullshit. Okay? So, you know, angels, you know, the fallen angels are the ones you got to worry about. You know, and these reptiles are just on an agenda to serve their prophecy. Okay? The Holy Father made all the gods. The Holy Father's parents go and look at all the universes with the solar systems that the Lord made. They're like a movie theaters, man. Come on, man. You've seen it in movies where the guy's riding the back of a pterodactyl or whatever. If you're a spirit, you can actually do that kind of shit. Like the Land of the Lost. Does anybody remember that? The Land of the Lost, okay? These people went into like a time machine where they went back like millions of years. There was dinosaurs here. This world wasn't made for people while you're sitting there in your recliner, okay? It wasn't made for us. The government doesn't care. It's going to combat and battle that virus with that money. Bill Gates wanted for terrorism in the UK, and here he moves to China, I heard, on the street the other day. Yikes! Okay. We're first to go, man. That's what's up. And that EMP bomb satellite just so happened that Kim Jong-un got a nuclear reactor from Bill Clinton in 1994. And that's when that buffalo calf hit the ground, dude. So that means to pay attention, like earthquakes in diverse places, or wars and rumors of wars, you know what I mean? Matthew 24:7, or the 2 Peter 2:19 with Elon Musk. The reptiles, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And this is the grand finale for them, man. You know, the Lord didn't want to put people here. He didn't, man. He goes, this is going to be a freaking mess. He goes, this is going to be a mess. He goes, big mess, okay? Huge mess. And, you know, the man doesn't want to have 7 billion people in the heavens. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? We got screwed around by trying to help people. Jesse got his bills caught up now. You know, and he just got fired the other day. He's got enough money to make it through the winter, see? I don't need to be, you know. They sold me CBD, too. They sell it in Sturgis. I didn't know that. Last year around the rally, after the rally, not this last year, the one before, when I was at Los Cabos, they quit selling the CBD, which looks exactly like the Colorado weed, but it's not. And I got the new app, okay? Something happened with the router at Jesse's. You know, when I got there with the phone data, I bought a brand new card and my phone wouldn't even work at Jesse's. And he had an AT&T phone. That's where shit started happening to my phone. When we got the router, it seemed like that the Facebook worked okay when I wasn't there. Like when I would leave with the data and come over to Millstone, I had 3,300 views on the Blue Bike. People were getting pissed. I had to take it off Facebook. Okay? I sold that bike within an hour. Then everybody's like, Jesse and the Millstone's like, how are you going to get to work? I said, I got legs, and really, it's none of your business. I was never late. They held on to a $185 check. I ended up getting it all wet out here last night in the rain. I just tossed it. I thought I got some papers mixed up, some stubs in the check in my wallet. And wouldn't you know, I tore off a piece of it. I had a date this morning with my little chickadee, and she didn't make it. So, you know, we won't be out here long. We won't. And I'm really nervous about what the fuck's going to happen Christmas, man. That's a ritual, okay? A dude gave me a quarter ounce of some of the natives weed that they've been growing on the reservation for a long time. It's the best weed I've ever had. I mean, it's some ganja. I mean, it's strong. It gets you high. You can, like, the bud, you could squeeze it with pliers or stand on it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that crap in Colorado where it turns to dust. You know what I mean? It's some really, it's some dank ola. Could give me a quarter of that. And my friends picked me up and took me out to eat with them and over at their place and had like a small little get together. We talked about the Rothschilds and Illuminati the whole time. You know, the stuff how they planned it. You know, it's not. I don't think it's bullshit. Okay. And also, you know, I just got about a half an eighth of weed off a kid. I came back here because recreational marijuana, there were people voted for it, right? They didn't say fuck about doctors stuff. Okay. Oh, we don't want to do the same thing Colorado did, make a mistake. They're doing exactly like how Colorado did it. See, there's so much corruption, see. And all of a sudden they get these dispensaries open and everybody's got all the weed sitting there already. And that's something. But, you know, it's not recreational. You have to go see Dr. Bill Gates, you know. Bill Gates and chemtrailing, now he owns all the farming land, okay? And all the baseball-sized hail and shit, okay? He owns insurance or the manufacturing or something with the siding and the roofing shingles. And that helps out the deep state with all the Hispanics they brought up here from Texas. A lot moved in. They did. It's you know what I mean? Christy Nolan rode the bike down from Deadwood, from the auction down to the Buffalo Chip out in the prairie. Went all the way through Sturgis there on Lozelle. Main Street and shit was off to the side of that, you know, on that same exit. And they struck my videos. I was trying to use a sub for sub thing. And I'm tired of them bitching at me, man. TikTok people's come in there, man, these little girls, they're not 18. They're playing their fucking music. They're shaking their butt around. I talk about violence. What about all those kids shooting people on video games that's copyrighted and stuff up here? They don't like me, man. That's good. Now you can't spy on me, see? You fucking Google bastards. You're selling us out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I know, okay? There's not nothing I would ever believe that would be a conspiracy. Only thing is, just remember, when the Lord can't, there's no prophecy for the reptiles yet. And they don't have in mind the consciousness. An alligator is going to go up and eat a bunch of baby ducks and think, man, those are good. It doesn't think they're cute little ducks and shit, see? It thinks about its belly, its teeth, and saliva, and its asshole. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, okay? That's that. And that's how the reptiles are. But the fallen angels, the ones that run this world, or a few of them was, when it flipped upside down, pissed them off. And all the life perished here, okay? All the prophecies and all the stuff, all the people's angels, there's 6 angels coming, man. And you have 6 people that look just like you, okay? That's, you know what I'm saying? Because of the love, okay? Yeah, I'm just kind of hurting over this, you know, stuff. And my hernia, it's doing better. It hurts, but I could get around out here. I bought some crypto today with that. Okay, it's, the PayPal link, it's got 3 E's in it, and it doesn't turn blue no more, okay? Matter of fact, we'll just go into YouTube and check it out right now. I haven't watched nothing on YouTube. Stephen Ben-Danoon on the Israeli News Live mentions that the natives pray to other gods. Yeah, it's called the Yeshua. It's called the grandfather. It's called fucking mankind, guys. Period. The Messiah, the father, and the grandfather, okay? 1994, that's when that buffalo calf was laid out of the buffalo, man. Okay, that's when he got nuclear capability. The KSM-4 or KSM-4 satellite is a thermonuclear powered EMP bomb communication satellite that plays Kim Jong-un's daddy's classical music. Okay. Yeah, because they don't listen. They're serpent bastards. Okay. They don't have no ears. How does a bunny rabbit lay eggs for Easter? The serpent male screwed the female, just like the AIDS and the monkey and the human. Now it's Nazi shit playing with the atom, an extra proton on the electron, see? Wake up, man, okay? Wake up today, guys. Think about your judgment and your repentance, okay? I'm going to go in here real quick. I build bikes, you bet. And we're okay. It's nothing, it's just how it goes, you know? Jesse used the Holy Father and his Alcoholics Anonymous and all this horse shit so he can help himself get out of the hole, see? Just like those fucking Pharisees. Those bastard Pharisees. The cocksuck of Adolf Hitler's people, man. That fallen. Okay? I did see the blue bike yesterday. Use the Bible to have this Mickey Mouse fucking country like this. Okay? Let's leave no nonsense, man. It's just conspiracy nonsense bullshit. The only thing good about America is the fucking people. That's it, man. I think we all need to be in repentance, man.
turn around, she had a sperm
And
up my
go
ass
ahead and
before
live
I was
forever,
paying
man.
attention to the bridge.
And love.
So I
Learn
tried
where
to
love
go
is,
their way.
man.
I turned around, I thought it was a highway patrol. I was
Kid.
like, fuck. It was
Don't be judgy. You know what I'm saying? And you know those reptiles. Okay, here's the 3 E's. See, it ain't blue no more. You've got other intelligences here too. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't want to put people here. This world wasn't made for people. Come on, man. Wake up, man. The government cares about you. The government cares about you. That's why they have a bulletproof car and a bunker and the mountains get flat on their asses because they're just those bad people. Donald Trump said, those fucking bad people. Shit. What about the reptiles, man? Donald Trump wasn't a reptile, see? So here's the new account. I lost this link somehow, screwing around out there with the router. And don't put nothing on the old link. It's paypal.me/Tiger Milwee with 3 E's. TIGERMILLWEEE. Okay. I guess we're in there. They got this new app, and I called PayPal twice, and they won't shut that thing off. And you know, it's got my stimulus in there too. Okay. I'll go ahead and show you I want you to see it there too. See, okay. And you got this, you know, Bitcoin I put in $1 and it went up 3 cents. It's up 1 cent now. It was down pretty good yesterday. I'll go ahead and put it on see. I really don't want to use Bitcoin. I want to do Coinbase with the penny stuff. Anyways, Natalie and Hikers, Signs of Times Reports by Toby Lee Milwee, guys. And it's just conspiracy nonsense, guys. It's just some more misinformation. Operation Mockingbird was to make sure that no secrets got out of the Operation Paperclip, Oppenheimer and De Beer diamond heist. Okay. Take it easy, Toby. Let's not be an asshole. The Lord's going to throw that shit away, man. Okay? He doesn't want that stuff. It's the fallen angel, man. You know, she's likes the little lizard, and she came to the Lord and says like this, I want more power. Nope, okay. Why was it like that? See, the ones that listened to her undermined the Holy Father, and then they seen what happened on this world, which Lucifer did too. But they didn't have nothing to do but look at her, and she was looking at making life in flesh as a beast. And the fallen angels that followed her had the will of the brains of a man. See, that's the ones that were screwed. Okay, you know. I'll tell you what. If Lucifer told the Holy Father, "Hey, I repent and I'm sorry about this, and I want to ask for forgiveness," what do you think's going to happen, man? That's why they're all fucking wrestling. Okay, there's no trust. There's no love there, man. There's no truth. Okay, it's just a big pig show. That holy matrimony and Joe Biden up there in the White House swearing around like an animal. Wasn't even his wife on top of it, man. It's time to wake up, man. It's time to realize maybe, you know, it ain't nothing to be out here again. It's not a big deal. I ride that corner hard, 7 until 5 every day. And it's not putting out hardly shit. I got to make a new sign. I buy a welder, I'm not allowed to plug it in. I want to put a car up front, I'm not allowed to do it. I was paying rent on the 7th and 22nd at the fucking Millstone. I quit. I'm not going to go in and work 2 hours for the last guy who was there. You know what I'm saying? If I had all of them, you know what I mean? If I had everybody under the sun sucking my dick, I wouldn't do it, okay? I'm a man about it, okay? I built 12 bikes, okay? The first one I made $60. I had to wait a month to get parts. Anybody remember that? I saved and I didn't gamble. You know what I'm saying? I come out here, I put like $5 in a machine the other day, ran it up to like $900 and fucking lost and didn't even cash it out or nothing. I played all day when it was snowing and I did. About half of it. I don't care. Where's my $1,800? Oh, there's a lot of fraud in the government, or you know, there's a lot of fraud and bad fucking people. Yeah, it's called the government's a fraud. That's exactly right. They couldn't get us the truth in if they wanted to, man. They make a crisis and they want to ride it for a while. Remember when they set out manufacturing, if you're anywhere my age, in your late 40s, they said, we're going to bring the manufacturing back. We just got to get a little break here for a minute. You remember anybody remember that shit? Oh, it's just bullshit, conspiracy nonsense bullshit. It's misinformation. Huh? It's just bullshit. What's going to happen to women and children, man? You all worried about a vaccine and a mask? Man, wake the fuck up, man. They got guillotines and 600,000 blades of them assembled in Mexico, man. It's time to wake up now. If you're not in their $100 million Rothschild cocksuckers Hollywood club, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Where they know you're going to hell. Here's your $100 million. That's your fucking prize with your overprinted money, your weapons and dope laundering. Okay, the whole time. They never paid a penny off the deficit. Why isn't Bill Gates over there trying to talk about Kim Jong-un or Xi or Putin? Why isn't Warren Buffett over there with all his fucking money saying, hey, if we go to war, I'm losing my money? Why ain't them guys over there? Why we got Trump and fucking Rodman? What the hell's going on? Wake up, man. Wake up today, man. There's an agenda, okay? Anyways. Make a point, huh? Yeah. If we're hiding, that's what we're doing. We ain't got no choice.